Hey, this is Swaggers doing LA Noire for GameGuideCentral.com. This is Arson case number 3, House of Sticks. And this one we're playing as Jack Kelso. You're going to start off with Elsa giving you her check and
there's no need to come into the office.
Information, and he's going to be like, well, that's a pretty big settlement you got there, little lady. Princess. He says princess all the time. And then just look at all the evidence, just kind of look around. Yep, that's evidence.
There's got to be more in these files.
Over here, that's some evidence. Look at the letter. It's kind of like, that's an interesting letter.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Then close it all up. And ask her some questions. You know, doubt her. There's more to her tale here she's not telling you. Her connection to Bushwaller. Doubt that also. And then why the motive for dispute. She's telling the truth there. And then you're going to follow your secretary up to Benson's office.
Do you think this lipstick's too light for my complexion?
Ooh, a little bump on the secretary there, huh? Is that how you play things, Kelso? Yeah, give her another little pat there. Okay, you get the automatic scene, and then come in here. You're going to go to the Elysian Fields. It's the only place to go. Check out this receipt on this table.
That's not how my pop taught me to mix it. Someone is cutting corners.
And then there's another receipt over here. Not receipt, but information.
Bulldozing and starting again.
And then check the little note that everything is coming from Leland Monroe.
Looks like he doesn't like to be disappointed.
Okay, exit out, and then the guy's gonna get a little cocky with you. Oh, we got a good hit it right away. Took my hat off right away.
You're a real asshole.
Boom. And then get your hat back, because, you know, the demolished home is actually just a couple blocks down. But, you know, I like to drive. I'm lazy. You want to look at all the materials here at all these red flags. First, there's a piece of wood that right says on not for construction use. And then go to the right, and there's a brick here that has some problems. And then go back towards the left. There's another flag with some more wood. And then finally there's going to be a big pile of junk here by this flag. And you got to put the wood together. I think I didn't know which one I was starting with, so I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna grab this one. Oh, I'm trying to make it fit. That's not gonna work. That's not right. So it's the top one there. One on the ground. Oh, Keystone Films, interesting. Who gets their lumber from a defunct film studio? And then a bulldozer is going to come chase you down in the middle of the field. So you shoot at the driver to slow him down, but the way to slow him down the most is to shoot him in the face. And if you hold left trigger, you'll automatically aim at him. So just pop left trigger for one of these hides and shoot, and you'll get him before he can lift.
Just when I thought we were starting to
And
get
he
on.
is dead. So once that's all cleared up, let's go to our new location. After we use the phone. And they had a lot of telephones on the streets in 1940 LA, because I'm sure this is accurate too, all the phones everywhere. They wouldn't lie about that, people. That's gotta be the truth. Gotta be. Okay, after your phone call, then we can go to the Keystone Film Studios, since it is the only location we know about. The guard's gonna let us in, but we gotta jump the fence ourselves. I just missed it. The other piece of evidence is right there. So you get this receipt that they're going to, they're buying more lumber, of the cheap lumber. And like I said, I just missed it, so where we want to go is right to the right there, where I was walking before. And then yeah, inferior quality, not for structural use, people.
It won't support a roof. Gotta be something else around here.
Okay, and then taking the far way, you could just go down the center, but we gotta go to the screening room, because for some reason someone left a film in there that implicates everyone. Genius work. So we're going into the screening room. And first check the canister on the right.
Let's see what the rich and powerful have to say for themselves.
And whoops, it's gone. But conveniently where it's gone to is the projector. So down here we gotta get this thing focused, the voice is right, and then we flip it on. So first you want the top knob pretty much straight up. It's not very clear, again it's an old film. So that's good. And then this bottom knob we want to rotate to just one to the left, and then flip the switch to make it actually play forward. Once you've done that, you want to telephone Curtis Benson's office, your boss, and we can do that from the guard station right here at the front. Sometimes you can't quite get in there. Like, okay. Guess I can't walk up there. I'd like to use your telephone. There we go, buddy.
Operator, Los Angeles Police Dispatch, if it's not too much trouble.
Putting you through now. We'll have a couple scenes. And now we're going to go to the Elysian Fields housing development. And we see this house is having some problems. Let's go check out what they're doing. And there's a switch over here in the left-hand wall here, right here in the hall.
Nice
Yeah, nothing. Job, I mean, I can't believe that's final. That they're trying to say that this is how the house is going to be sold. I mean, the next one's even better. Is you're going to go into the kitchen. And it's the best part is it's solid under there, so there's not even a hole for it to attach to anything. Anywho, and then we're just gonna go to the top bedroom back here, and that's gonna initiate a scene. Right here on the left. Boom, scene. And then when you're going to have another couple of scenes, and then you're going to get out and you're going to be being chased. And there's this car, nice and convenient here. This guy's like, I need to get some fruit at the middle of the night. So steal his car. The secret here is alleyways. The small,
desperate times.
Streets, side streets. They don't go on those. So like right here, they're not going to follow you through this, but they will still go around. So I mean, they're still gonna like catch up. That was poor driving on my part.
Monroe owns the city. Owns the cops.
So we're just trying to get to Elsa's house. And again, use parking lots and alleyways, and you can see that they're coming up behind me, so you just use these. And then that loses them, and then another group will come. And it's very easy as long as you don't get caught, you know, trying to go down somewhere that isn't an actual street. You're not going to have many problems getting away from them. And then when we get to Elsa's house, that's the end of this case, and as long as you haven't done too much damage on this driving sequence, you will get 5 stars, as I have. GameGuideCentral.com. Check us out. We've got full guides for all the cases, including the DLC and all the collectibles. And we're doing other games right now. We're doing Hunted. We're going to be doing Infamous and Red Faction here coming next week, along with expanded E3 coverage. If you're watching this months from now, you're not going to care about any of that. GameGuideCentral.com.
Where are they? Is that the last of them?